Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Banshee's Wail. We have a brand new DM to the channel tonight with Jake. You guys have seen him in many of our other sessions, but tonight he'll be DMing for us. Take it away, Jake.
Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Banshee's Wail. I'm happy to take you on this little one-shot of my own creation. So we have three party members. We have our monk, Glenwarren, Crimson Light. We have our barbarian, Torgal, bugbear barbarian, Storm Herald, and we have our Dampier Ranger, Ed, joining us. Welcome to Run Through the Jungle. Gentlemen, the three of you have been recruited by a lord who has lost his head of security, a couple of other soldiers under him, and his two scientists, one of them his lead astronomer, who is tracking a mysterious meteor that has crashed in a land off the coast of of where his kingdom resides. You will be taking a ship over to this land. It is not really ruled by any form of government. It's a little bit more of a wouldn't say a sovereign nation, but it's unruled, and who knows what you'll find. But this is basically a search and rescue mission. You've been paid a little bit up front right now, and you'll receive the rest of your payment upon the return of the team members and the scientists. So, your journey lasts roughly about half a day. You leave within the night so that your ship can make safe passage undetected. When you arrive, you make a small little trek, finding yourself in an encampment. And we'll go ahead and move you right over here. And during this trek, you can start to hear a little bit of commotion. You can hear grunts. You can hear a little bit of screaming coming from what you can assume is some sort of humanoid. And you can hear the laughter of various creatures. It is now, it's about the early afternoon. You stealthily make your way through the jungle, covered by some foliage. You have your eyes upon this encampment. You can see a couple of hobgoblins, and you can see that this camp seems to be decently set up. And what are we going to do first?
Well, I definitely don't think that the healer should go first.
You can
Um,
assess that that this hobgoblin over here seems to be chopping some sort of meat. Seems to be some sort of fresh kill. This goblin over here seems to be preparing some food, chopping up some vegetables in front of a cutting board. You can see a clothesline up here hanging.
And the daytime right now, so the sun's out.
Yeah, early afternoon. You should be able to see everything.
Just looking across camp, kind of just my eyes going through. These are humans. Are they tied up in cages?
So you can see three humans that are bound, yes, to tree stumps. You can see that they seem to be being interrogated. Two of them are a little bit bruised up, but one is pretty bloodied. He's got blood dripping from the outside of his eye, temple area, his cheeks, his lips, and down his nose. You can tell that he seems to be taking most of the brunt of this interrogation.
The one that has a hobgoblin right next to him? Over
Yeah,
here?
this gentleman right here, actually.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Mhm.
Are these two engaged with each other, or is he just like guarding over this one?
No, he seems to be interrogating this human, but it seems to be just asking questions, just kind of a dialogue starting, but not really using any kind of force. This one seems to be guarded by um, this wyvern that you can see, and you can see that this one. Let me actually move him up a little bit. This hobgoblin seems to be in a very hostile manner interrogating this human with a couple of unarmed strikes in between each question.
Okay. And the wyvern's not chained up or anything. It's completely like loose.
Yep.
Okay.
Is it possible for me to sneak up behind this one here and like coup de grace him?
Go ahead. You'll have to make a stealth check at disadvantage since you are wearing half plate.
Before
No, I'm not
going.
wearing half plate. I'm
Oh
not
my
wearing half plate. I'm not wearing any armor.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah, I went with the
Barbarian.
cloak of protection route instead.
Okay. What is your AC from that then? Should be 18, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Let
unarmored
me-
defense.
Okay, it's cool. All right, yeah, you can go ahead and roll stealth normally then.
Okay.
And you are now a sneaky boy. Let me go ahead and mark your token with a little ninja.
Uh,
So
gonna turn
this
to-
Torgal, should we attack together? I can shoot him, and then you go in with the swing to finish him off.
Well, what if I successfully like? Well, it's a surprise, but I don't have the sneak attack. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be like a one shot or one. You know, like I rock up behind him, slit his throat, kill him instantly. That's not achievable.
That's what I'm saying is, if I attack and then you attack, we should be able to fall it.
go ahead and one of you roll an insight check.
Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
All right,
Let's-
Torgal. This is a standard hobgoblin. He's pretty weak. You have 2 attacks available to you, and you would be able to do them at advantage since you are sneaky, and his back is pretty much turned to you. Well, he's tending to this
Yeah,
meat
he's
right
trying
here,
to
so
run
you
back.
should be able to take him yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna before I move closer, I'm gonna wave off. What's your character's name again?
Ed.
Ed, and point to the other one over here. And I'm gonna, as I start tiptoeing in this direction.
And I'll start
And
moving down slowly, just stealthily walking down to get a better sight of this hobgoblin.
so I need to make a surprise attack.
Yeah, as a bugbear, you actually should be able to. I believe the ability gives you extra damage, right?
Mm-hmm. A little bit. Actually, a good bit.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your attack at advantage, and then you can add that
advantage.
extra. So actually, that first attack is exactly what you needed to kill the hobgoblin. So go ahead and illustrate for us how you do it and what you do after. If you're going to leave the body there or drag it away.
Make some good points there. As I sneak up close to the hobgoblin, I realize he's completely sucked into what he's doing there, cutting up that meat. So I just stick my glaive right through his spine, out the other side, quietly kill him real fast, and try to drag his body more over here, away from like behind that meat rack, so he can't
Go
be
ahead
seen.
and ping that area. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's kind of already there, but yeah, there you go.
And as I see Torgal do this, I watch him begin to drag the body off, and before this hobgoblin can turn for some reason and see it, I take a couple of shots at it with my hand crossbow. Do you want me to
And
roll a stealth check to
no, you're
get
not
close
getting
enough?
super close. You can just do a um. Let's see. I would say that since he's unaware,
Do
you
it
could
at
you could
advantage?
still do a advantage.
Okay. That hobgoblin.
Do you have crossbow expert?
Yep. So, and my first shot will, if it hits, use my dreadful strike. So, bam.
All right, so your first hit actually does kill the hobgoblin. How does it kill? Where do you shoot? Illustrate.
Just as it's turned around, tending to the table in front of it, the crossbow bolt just hits the back of its neck, cutting its spine and cutting through its throat so it can't scream. As its body falls, I'm going to stealthily walk up, crouch down, get behind, and start dragging the hobgoblin's body back into the bushes.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. And then bring you over here. You successfully hide the body within the bushes.
I close the
And
hobgoblin's eyes.
you can see that this hobgoblin moves up a little bit. He's let me actually move him down a little bit. Didn't mean to move him that far. He seems to be tending to some things upon this cart, removing a couple of boxes of some supplies and just kind of organizing them a little bit. What do, party?
I get close enough to whisper over to Torgal and say, "Drag the body over here. Hide it in the bushes."
Would you like to do that, Torgal?
Yes, I drag it behind me and kind of scamper on off into those bushes right there.
You effortlessly, with your bugbear strength, pull the body right on over.
Just dragging it by one leg.
And
Arm, actually.
as you do that, the clinking of metal kind of catches the ear of the hobgoblin who was tending to the cart. And he just kind of looks into the forest, but doesn't really see anything, or just kind of shrugs off. Must have been the wind.
I think we should try to
As he
capture
turns
this
back around.
hobgoblin. I mean,
What was that,
we are
Torgal?
just kind of. I think we should try to capture one of these guys. I mean, we're just kind of walking in here, killing them. We don't know what they're doing
He
or what's going on.
continues removing some items from the cart, organizing it. You can see that he's opening up some of the boxes, and he seems to be pulling out some supplies, a couple of weapons, some food, some knickknacks, and utility things. As his back is turned to the forest, he's just kind of gazing to the east.
Well, they seem to be doing something with those humans over there. I assume those are who we're here to save, so...
You can continue to hear the sound of human flesh being battered with goblin hands. You can hear some spitting. You can see Glenn Warren, that this human seems to be spitting up a little bit of blood. He's not like on the verge of death or anything, but you can tell he's been pretty beat up. You can see Torgal. You can see that there are two bugbear chiefs and another goblin, or hobgoblin. A little more armored up goblin, seems to be a little more well equipped than the others. They're just kind of sitting there having conversation. They seem to look like they're kind of discussing something
Would I
very
notice
important.
any kind of like tribal images or markings from these bugbears, being that I'm a bugbear? Anything I would
Go ahead and roll a I would say perhaps some sort of intelligence based check. I'm going to say you could do like insight, you could do like history.
let's do history. Ooh, maybe.
Let's take a look. What'd you roll?
A 12.
12. So I will say that's enough. Go ahead and roll one more time. Actually, we'll say you do it at advantage, being that you are a bugbear yourself.
All right, let me click that advantage thingy. Oh, that's even worse. I go with the first
we'll
one.
take the 12. So you can ascertain that these bugbears seem to be very uncivilized. They're very kind of scruffy looking. You can see that teeth are kind of rotted. The way they're carrying themselves in general is very barbaric in nature. From what you heard from the Lord who hired you as well, these are not necessarily a super civilized people. It's kind of the Wild West over here.
A little more feral than you are, Torgal.
Yeah, a lot more feral.
Right. Slightly more wild than me.
You can even tell that because I believe bugbears are like a kind of a race of goblin folk.
Yeah.
You could even tell that some of these hobgoblins have a little bit of a feral nature to them. They seem to be maybe exiled warriors. Yeah, exiled warriors would be the best way to explain it.
I say we finish off the last one back here and then go around and save.
You know what? It looked
What if we
really
catch
fun
him?
when you guys did it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot this time.
You got it. It's all you.
What'd you say, Torgal?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Ed that was trying to talk. Glenn Warren is gonna head around and stay in the bushes.
Glenn Warren, you sneaky sneak.
And going to continue sneaking. Going to continue sneaking all the way up until pop out and sweep the leg. First thing I do, sweep.
Go ahead and do it at advantage, since his back is turned to you.
Wow.
Let's see. What is your AC, sir? Wow, interesting.
Higher than that.
Glenn Warren, you do not hit.
Then I'm going to pop back up and with an uppercut before he can say anything. In the same sweeping motion with my bonus attack for 9 damage.
Glenn Warren, you still do not hit the goblin.
I am going to quickly use my my bonus attack, I think it's called.
Your bonus action.
Yeah, my bonus action attack to hit him again.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him.
There we go.
That has to hit.
That does hit. It is not enough to finish him off, though.
Well,
Seeing that,
he hears the bushes moving around a little bit. You can hear you kind of rush him without much grace. You try to sweep, he lifts up. He does a little jump. You try to uppercut, and he moves back. The second strike, however, does land. And now we initiate combat as he draws his sword and alerts the camp. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Let's have some fun,
for
boys.
Pretty much.
We removed two
everybody.
of them at least.
Let me go ahead and drag these guys over here.
So do we roll?
Put you there.
Uh,
No, I'm going to go
give it a
ahead and
second.
Combat
we
tracker.
have a combat tracker. I'll go ahead and
Let me move Glen Warren really quick so that you can grab that hobgoblin then.
Well, it'll just scan everything.
I'm gonna wait for him to come out, then I'm gonna javelin him right in the face.
Oh, are you
Javelin
just going to
to
roll
the
it for
face.
everybody at once? How is that the players
Yeah.
roll in? I gotcha.
Will it pick up my advantage on initiative? The autocut? I'd have to turn that on.
It pulls in anything that you
it should
have
pull
for
it in,
like
right?
features or anything like that.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
Right.
it should
advantage.
automatically.
Yeah.
All right, let's comma or
Yeah, it'll take the
not
higher of the
comma
two.
exclamation CT. Nothing. Okay.
Did
Exclamation
you
CT.
turn on combat tracker?
Oh no, I thought you did.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Yeah, go for it, man. This is a lot of bad guys to manually track.
Yeah, not doing it. Stand
There's no
by,
point.
folks. Stand by.
Yeah.
All right.
Just go into
Standing by to
API
stand by.
settings.
Yeah, API scripts.
You could have just fixed it for him, Rob.
I'm not signed into that one. I'm in my player account.
Uh,
Like I told Jake, I didn't look at this map at all.
API scripts, right?
Yeah. And then you just type in combat tracker and add script.
Under output console?
No, hold on.
Doesn't
No.
look like it.
So open up API settings. There should be
New script, maybe?
New script, yeah.
no.
Wait, hold on.
No, new script is entering in a script.
I'm gonna go over right now to one of my other ones, settings, API scripts.
Because I'm in script library and all I see is
so it's
there's
in-
nothing really
Yeah,
there.
so script library, there's a little like box that drops down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You click the drop
Yeah.
down and then you type in combat tracker,
Okay.
which is all one word. Wait, is
There we go.
combat
Type in
tracker no
combat.
longer in the API library?
No,
Just
it
type in
is. I just
combat.
got it.
It's in there.
Oh, it removed it for me because I already had it on this other game.
Add script. Saving. Saved. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull up all the... I'm not going to pull up your guys' character sheets. I'm going to go ahead and pull up everything else, though. All right. Let's see. Going back into the game, and we'll go ahead and highlight everybody. Got a couple of hobgoblins. A green hag, a wyvern, and use guys. Right. Bugbear chiefs too. There we go.
Ta-da!
Exclamation point.
CT config, right?
Yep. To disable the timer.
I already know what I'm gonna do, so mine's. Don't worry about it.
Do it, do it.
Let's see.
Wow,
Timer config.
four.
Okay.
There we go. You got it?
Turn timer false. Yep.
All right, cool.
Glen Warren, lead us off.
I will
Whatever.
kick out at his gut. Oh. Let's go back to normal. I will swinging back hammer fist. There we go.
Good
Ooh,
hit, and you put down the goblin.
Right, and let me see. Is there any way to move around here down at the southern portion, or is it all blocked?
I'm gonna say you could. I'm gonna say that the tents up here are about. I'm gonna say they're about 10 feet high, so it'll take a little bit of space for you to jump up on them.
Yeah, I am going to. Let's pop
Do the
over
tents
here.
look stable enough to be on top of?
Yeah,
I'm
there's boxes underneath them. I'm gonna say that you can kind of bounce around on them. They're of like varying heights, but you can move around just fine.
Okay.
But
I'm
if
just
you're
gonna
move
pop
around
over
there,
here
that's
behind
fine.
these crates.
Okay.
And that will end Glenn Warren's turn.
Excellent.
It skipped Torgal.
Oh, it was the turn timer.
Yeah, it was the turn timer.
No.
Just do your turn.
Yeah, just go ahead and
Okay.
do your turn. You're fine.
I like you measuring how far.
Yeah. Let's see. I think my move's 40.
Yep. The red thing above your token will tell you what your movement speed is.
I'm gonna move out to here, and I'm gonna throw. Let's see what I have. 2 attacks. I'm gonna try to. Wait, no, I need my measure. I'm gonna pull out a javelin and throw some javelins over here. Be at disadvantage, but I'm still
From
gonna.
your so you had your glaive equipped when you took that one hobgoblin out. I'm
That's
going to
true.
say that for your action
I'd have to use it.
yeah, you have to. You can put away your glaive, and then your action you can take out the javelin, but you can't use it until your next turn.
Could I use my second attack or to throw it? Use one attack to equip it. One
So
attack
the
to
extra
throw one.
attack you have to use. You have to make an attack, and then you can use it.
Yep. Gotcha. Hmm. Well, that throws off what I was gonna do. I forgot I didn't have it out. Okay. Well, let me see here.
You can always perform like the ready action or something too.
Or the dodge action.
Yeah. Prepare yourself. Instead of trying to go offensive every single turn, just try and play a little bit defensively and wait for them to come to you.
I'm gonna get right here and try to. Even though I ran out of there, I ran out and was like, "Oh shit!" And I'm gonna duck down right over here by this. What is that? A wagon wheel? And pretend that they didn't just see me run out of the woods. So I'm done.
All right. We go to this hobgoblin over here who's got let's see, 35 feet, I believe. $30 feet. Okay. Seeing the monk run about, the hobgoblin makes chase. Got about 5 squares of movement. And he ends about right there. And now we go to the green hag, who lets out a disgusting cackle.
Oh no, where was she hiding? Right there.
And she was actually kind of assisting in the interrogation. 15, 20. And she only got 30 feet of movement. She casts a vicious mockery toward the monk.
Okay.
Go ahead and give us a wisdom saving throw.
I cover my ears with a 21.
All
Good
right,
thing I
Glenn
brought
Warren.
this beeswax with me. Bloop.
You are not affected by the vicious mockery. Her sullied words do not affect you. This hobgoblin's dead.
Whenever you come across that on the combat tracker, if you hover over their icon, there will be a little trash can, and you can delete it.
No, that's what I did.
Okay.
The green hag. Let me actually flip her vertically. The green hag mutters something in Draconic.
I speak Draconic.
Torgal, you can understand that she has basically commanded the wyvern to hold its position. Let me actually flip her.
Very interesting
Like that.
information. Oh, nice. I see you flip that around.
And we go to the bugbear chief, who catches a whiff of Torgal,
Oh,
lets
snap.
out a
Sniped.
roar, and with its javelin in hand, makes a ranged attack, and you are 5, 10. All right, you're in range. Hurling it toward you, Torgal, and
Hurling.
landing, but only doing 4 damage to you. And that's the only attack it can make. At least with ranged. Ed.
Do you want me to subtract the from my health?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I can. Just
Still
avoided
hiding in the bushes. Do I still get surprise or advantage on the attack?
Yes, yeah, for this one attack you can.
Cool. I'm going to spend a bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns. I'll just do at level. There's level 2. Ignore the psychic and sharpshooter. Wow. First roll was low, but Hail of Thorns on my shot here. So essentially, as I fire my shot with my hand crossbow at this bugbear, in the air, it will explode into a hail of thorns. The main shot still hits, and the bugbear I shot at, and the other 2 within 5 feet of him have to make a dex save or take 9 piercing damage. So let me make the shot here at that bugbear.
The middle bugbear, right?
Yeah.
Nice placed shot.
You just barely miss the bugbear.
What?
Okay. Well, then
So
I'm going
close.
to extra attack and shoot again. Wow.
Miss that one as well. So the Hail of Thorns only applies upon the hit. Is that right?
Yes. So
All
it
right.
still stays active for up to 1 minute. It's just the next shot that hits, it does that.
Gotcha. So with that attack, the hobgoblins over here, the green hag, and the bugbears can ascertain that there is a threat within the forest as well.
The forest is angry with them.
Anything else you want to do?
No, Ed will end his turn.
All right. So we go to this hobgoblin. Moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, closer to Torgal. Hobgoblin captain is going to move a little bit himself. Let's see. Grab the character sheet. And with javelins in hand, he makes a throw toward Glenwarren, missing the monk.
Dodge out of the way on nimbly bimbly.
As the
Nimbly-bimbly.
javelin flies into the
Wait,
forest,
For that
Glenwarren
one,
does
would
kind
I
of a
be able to
matrix move.
catch it? Let's see, what was that
Do you
feature?
have something?
Deflect missiles. Starting at 3rd level, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you were hit. Oh, when you were hit by a ranged weapon attack. Gotcha, never mind.
All right. This bugbear chief, Morningstar in hand. It's 30 feet, surprising. I think they'd be able to move much farther. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Dashes. 35, 40, 45. Getting close to Torgal. This
Within
hobgoblin
10 feet?
holds his position. He's 5 feet away from you, so each square is 5 feet.
He should take some fire damage from my fire ore, right? Isn't that always going? Or do I have to activate it?
What is it exactly?
Hold on.
Is it like
let me
a Storm Herald thing?
Yeah.
You might have to activate that first.
It'll say in
sound
the
of it.
description of it, it'll say spend an action or bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it. You can put it in the chat. There should be
Yeah.
a
What's it
chat
called?
bubble icon.
Fire aura?
While you
Storm-
rage. Nope, I have
Yeah,
to be in
so
rage.
you got a
Gotcha.
bonus action rage. And you
Yeah.
can bonus action first before you take your regular action. We go to Glenwarren again.
Who will? Let's see. Who do I want to kill first? This guy. So I'll run forward and baseball slide underneath of the table
Nice.
and jump up and Ryu uppercut this hobgoblin right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how he takes it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Not well.
And with your uppercut, you knock the jaw completely off of the hobgoblin, as well as both eyes pop out of the socket. You can hear a little as they hit the ground in front of you, and the hobgoblin, falls back.
I'll pop over and with a spinning elbow swing at this hobgoblin right here.
Mhm.
And since I missed him, I'll kind of whiff off to the side and follow it with my other elbow. My
Mhm.
final attack on it. Same thing. Oh, darn.
And the goblin dodges out of the way of your strikes.
I will salute him and run away.
Hmm.
And
Nice.
as you
With my feature
to
that does
run.
not provoke a as
Is
long
it
as I
mobile?
perform an attack.
Yep.
Yeah. As long
Okay,
as I
cool.
try to attack him, no attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
See, I believe my
I love mobile.
reach
up,
is
Torgal?
what? I believe my reach is
You-
15 because
You
of
so you have like 10 feet of reach because you're big as hell, and I'm pretty sure your glaive actually gives you another 10 feet of
another
reach.
5. Yeah.
Is it 5 or 10?
Well, I have 5 for being big, and then the glaive is 10.
10
so
to 15.
Okay, so you have 15 feet of reach.
Okay.
That's broken.
So does that trigger an attack of opportunity when they come from 5 to 10? From 10 to 15?
That's only if you have sentinel feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attacks of opportunity are just when they run away from you outside of that.
So if this dude were
I can get them 3
to-
times as they run away if they ran away
No,
from
just
me. Then
just one.
just
It would
one.
just be one, yeah.
So if this
Reaction.
guy were to not disengage, if he were to just go like this
Take
way,
off. Yeah.
then you could hit him with an attack of opportunity, but just one.
Right. Well, I'm gonna attack the. Darn it, brain fart. The bugbear chief in front of me
Mhm.
with my glaive. Turn off surprise. It's not surprise. Yeah. Ooh.
And let me actually see what it is. Oh, you do not hit.
And on my second attack,
Just barely missed.
then as my bonus action, I want to do that. Where is it? My polearm mastery gives me a D4 attack, but it,
You'll have to hit with those ones, or to enable that. Wait, Polar Master?
yeah,
Should.
it doesn't. It doesn't say I need to hit, but I'm not done reading it all the way.
Here, let me see.
Same D modifier. The damage is
You
a
take the
D4.
action. It doesn't have to hit. You just have to take the attack action.
Yeah.
And you can use your bonus action. Same ability to modify its primary attack. Weapon deals a D4 bludgeoning damage.
So
Yes.
where would I find that on my sheet then?
It won't load that as an attack, so just it's up to you. You can just roll
Do that
your
and then
glaive.
Just
roll a
roll the
D4?
attack again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
And
roll
now
a
just roll-
D4 for damage.
Yeah.
Which you can do at the top
Oh,
left side. There's
1
little
point.
dice.
Yeah, I got it.
So
I had
we'll
to
do
hit, but I got that.
D20 plus 9, and then we'll do the D4 if it hits.
Well, he rolled.
He rolled his
to
attack.
use his
Yeah.
attack, so it was a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
And then he rolls his D4 for his damage.
Yeah, just
Or
neglect
a
the
1
damage.
point of damage.
Oh, I didn't go down on the thing.
But did you roll it
It
already?
has my strength bonus on that, right?
Did you roll your D4?
Yeah,
don't
that's
see
the
a
one
D4 on
after that. See the one?
No.
2 GM rolling D4.
What's your...
Oh,
full
you
strength bonus?
rolled it to the DM. Gotcha. That's why me and
Yeah.
Mark didn't see it.
Yeah, we'll apply the...
There you go. Oh, look, I rolled it again and rolled the same thing.
We'll apply
There you
the strength bonus. So
Yeah, it still applies
that
your
dude
ability.
takes 5 damage.
So at least I got his attention a little bit more, I think. I'm all
He knows
done
you
there.
exist.
Right,
He-
yeah. I
he
tapped
felt
him
the
on
wind.
the toe.
He felt the wind of the first two attacks.
All right,
Yeah, as I
anything
whip
else
the
you want to
first
do,
two,
Torben?
I strike him in the ribs with the end of my glaive and move on. How do I end it?
You would scroll back up.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Sorry.
And after Ed's arrows fly through the air, catching the attention of both the bugbears, the hobgoblins, and the green hag in the area, the green hag lets out a disgusting giggle. Come on out, my pretty. There's no reason to be afraid. And she fires a lightning bolt within the forest.
Oh, no.
At level 3. Standard. Give us a dexterity saving throw.
Make it.
Yeah.
And you only take 13 damage from that.
Not bad.
Holy cow. I love it. Now you have to giggle or cackle every single time that the hag does.
She mutters more draconic that only you, Torgal, can understand. She tells the wyvern to continue holding its position until she says otherwise. As it watches over the 3 humans, we go to the bugbear chief, who still focused in on Torgal, a traitor in only his eyes,
Right.
flings
Right.
another javelin
No, stay away from me with your
toward your
long-reach
direction.
javelin.
However, it is no good. This one goes pretty high and into the forest.
Well, I'm only 6'11". That's a little short for a bugbear, so it probably was
He's
aiming at where
about
my head would
6'11"
have been.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of threw it about 12 feet, about double that. Ed,
Right.
So I know the hag apparently knows the direction I'm in. Would I be attacking the wyvern in surprise? Or
I'm gonna
do you want me to
say,
roll a stealth to see? Or no?
yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
If I'm a stealthy boy.
know.
I'm not at disadvantage for heavy armor.
No, I know. Yeah, we'll take the 25. So you're fine. You're stealthy.
Yeah, I added myth roll, but it still does that for some reason.
Yeah, I know. It's very contradictory.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a shot at the wyvern. And it'll affect the hobgoblin next to him. So 16 hit the wyvern.
Hit the wyvern, yeah.
Okay, so the bolt fires at the wyvern, and right before hitting the wyvern, it explodes into a hail of thorns. So the wyvern takes the...
We'll keep the 9, so 27 damage done to the wyvern.
The wyvern and the hobgoblin have to make a dex save, or take 9 damage, or half on a success.
Wyvern. No modifier. Wyvern failed. Takes the full 27, which makes your health at that.
1 million.
And the hobgoblin.
Here, really quick, when you're doing theirs, you can actually, when you're adding their or changing their health, Jake, you can actually type in minus 27 and it'll subtract it for you. If you're doing healing or damage in Roll20, when you're adjusting their health after their hit, you can do plus or minus whatever the damage is, and it'll actually subtract that for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let me try
Calculate
it.
it.
Makes it a lot easier.
And then you don't have to do mental math.
Yep.
Let the computer do it for you.
In case you can't math good.
Do I do it on the token?
Yeah, you would do it on the token.
Like in the little green halo?
Exactly.
Yeah, so you click on it, click the little bubble, so it loads its health to where you can type into it. You just hit subtract 27, enter, and it'll subtract it.
It's not doing it.
I don't know what you're doing wrong.
I must be doing wrong, yeah.
It's
I do a lot of
the
things wrong.
so it's the 2 buttons over to the left of the backspace. It's that little dash minus, and then 27, and then enter, and it would change it for you. As long as you're already in the green bubble, typing it in.
I'll show you later.
Yeah.
Here, let me try it one more time.
I believe in you.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I was doing it wrong. I did like 110. I put the health, which is 110 minus 27.
If you do the health auras also, it'll actually give a damage or healing animation when you do that too. If you do health auras.
It's half damage on the
Not a success.
success, but it's only the hail of thorns for the hobgoblin, right? So he nat 20.
So he just takes either 4 or 5, DM's decision.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action. Are bugbears monstrosities? I wouldn't know because they're my favorite enemy.
Let's see. Nope, humanoid. Goblinoid.
Your favorite
Okay.
enemy is bugbears, and you're working with a bugbear.
Favored. I kill monsters. It's my job. And I'm just going to use a hunter's mark as a bonus action and mark this bugbear. So now that's taking my concentration.
And that's only the D6s for you, or is that for anyone that attacks the
Just for me.
bugbear? Let's give him a little bit of a
Basically, like your hex mark.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's give him some skull and crossbow action.
Okay.
Wow. Not this character's hex.
Yeah. And then, normal, I'm going to attack this bugbear.
Mhm.
Which misses.
No
Wow.
dice.
Can I roll above a 10 for a hit once, please?
This one flies into the wagon.
All right, well, then I'm going to... I feel pretty safe here. I'm going to end my turn.
Alrighty. 5, 10, 15. This hobgoblin begins to press its attack upon Torgal, making a slash at him with a longsword, but not hitting its mark. The hobgoblin captain, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, a little bit closer. This bugbear chief makes a morning star attack upon Torgal.
Oh, ouch.
This one hitting and using his brute ability gets to do one extra die.
It already calculates it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, you'll notice it rolled 2d8.
Included
Instead
in
of
the
one d8,
attack, yeah.
yeah. Well, 11.
Nasty, though. They hit hard.
We go to this hobgoblin
119.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Javelin in hand. Fires it toward, or throws it toward the forest, and
At disadvantage.
yeah. Disadvantage. Oh wait, no, he doesn't
Cloak of
have
displacement.
He has a longbow, actually.
Okay.
No good. As we go back to our monk.
Well, guys, seems like we're in a real pickle. Let's have some fun. Let's see if we can kill somebody else. I'm going to run forward, swing at the hobgoblin captain, because that sounds like a great idea.
Nice.
Good hit.
I will swing again,
No dice.
and I will bonus attack him.
Oh, no dice on that one either.
Well, I tried. And we'll run away. It doesn't let me run far enough off the actual map.
You can't leave the combat area.
We'll go ahead and we'll end Glenwarren's turn there.
All right, Torgal. You got you are enraged now. So go ahead and, if you haven't, negate one of those rages, and let's see. What is your special ability from rage? You Storm Aura, right?
Yeah, desert aura, fire. So that my level, they should all take 4 points of damage while within 10 feet of me.
Is it at the start of their turns or at the start of yours?
I'm not sure if it's the start of mine or the start of theirs. It just says
Let's see.
you
Three in every
emanate a
direction.
magical
When you enter your...
you enter your rage. So if I
you
entered
can
my
activate-
rage, so they just now then.
So we got desert.
You can activate the effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. So each turn I can activate it again for another 4 points. So my turn then. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, so it's like a quick ring around him on his turn as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to, using my enraged state, attack the. Let me shrink that screen. Then I will stick on the bugbear chief. Oh, he's upsetting me. My ad can't hit him.
So should be on the beginning of their turns. They have to make a save.
Yeah, so I'll do that. The bugbear chief gets hit,
Yeah.
taking 12 damage. Wounding him further.
What? They don't have to take a save for my fire damage. I didn't think.
If your aura's effect
If it requires a
If
save.
it requires.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't require.
Okay.
And then attack number 2. Is he
Actually,
still up?
wait a minute, real quick. Hold on.
All right, when this effect is activated, all other creatures in your aura take 2 fire damage each. The damage increases when you reach certain levels in this class, increasing to 3, 5th level, 4 at 10th level, 5 at 15th. Yeah, no save throw.
Specify. We'll make them do a save throw
There
at the
is.
beginning of their turn.
Hold on. There is no save throw.
Yeah. So there's certain
no
effects.
save throw. Certain ones have it, but this one does not.
Exactly.
The C one has it, and it takes 2d6 lightning damage or half.
C is a dex saving throw. Tundra.
Yeah. But because his doesn't actually have a save throw, they just take it.
Yeah, so C is the only one that requires it.
Okay. But it does still give you, it enables you an extra 4 damage to them. So that means he takes 16 damage. The bugbear.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's got quite a bit of health.
Figures. I'm going to hit him again with the glaive. I don't think that's going to hit.
16 to hit.
No.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll see if we can get the 1 point out of my little bonus. No, I used the bonus to turn on the aura. Never mind. I'm done.
All right. Here, let's go ahead and take a quick little 5. I got to go to the bathroom real quick and feed the kitty cat.
All right. Give me 1 second. All right. We'll be And we are back.
Welcome back, stream. Thank you for your patience. The green hag now. It is her turn. Once again.
No, lightning bolts, go away.
She moves up about
No.
5 feet.
No, stay away from me. No.
You leave my precious wyvern alone.
Oh no.
She fires a higher level lightning bolt toward Ed.
Yeah.
Using a 5th level spell slot.
Holy.
That doesn't make you pucker up.
That's fine.
Ed.
DC 12 deck save on a.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Roll an Ed.
Ed died.
2 damage.
Ed just died. He's the.
I'm fine.
You have to like electrocute though.
Yeah, you gotta electrocute this character.
Small.
What the hell? There's no lightning effect. That kind of sucks.
I usually just use magic.
Yeah, put the sparklies on the screen. Do it. I want to see it.
They're waving her hand. Ending the green hag's turn.
Man,
Take
these
that
low
spell slot
rolls.
away from you. The wyvern turns around now and does not
Fires lightning bolt.
does not fire a lightning bolt. Actually,
Just starts shooting stuff at the prison. He kills all the prisoners, so he can start attacking us.
the prisoners are a-okay, unharmed, unscathed. So if it's got about 80 feet of flight speed. So let me just to because I'm not really
Fly
still a little
10 up
confused.
and 70 across.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they don't really. I mean, if you want to go like diagonally, you can use the Pythagorean theorem, and you could like calculate it
Jesus
out.
Christ.
I just see Bobby's eyes glazing over right now. Like, we need to find a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and then get the curvature of the Earth in Faerun.
And that's only if he's flying
Then it
over
might
like
not be the
200
same
feet
size,
in
so
6 seconds.
magnetically
You really have to worry
speaking.
about that.
The green hag begins to speak in Draconic, commanding the wyvern to join the battle as it flies up about 10 feet. And that would be 15, 20. Hovering right over the
Oh
table,
my.
getting
My,
closer
listen.
to the party. As the bugbear chief moves toward the prisoners, to stand guard, javelins in hand, they're ready to throw at anyone who may dare try to get anywhere near them as we go to Ed.
Ed's muted.
Ed, you're sparkling a little bit.
Right, well, with the bugbear in front of my bugbear, I'm going to kill that thing.
Get him.
So I'm going to fire one shot at him.
And you said your thorns lasted a minute?
Oh, it's just the first shot.
Oh, okay.
So that ended, and now Hunter's Mark has my concentration. Well, 18 to hit.
And it was on that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you meant. So that's 21 damage.
Still alive?
Whoops. 1 second. Yes. Still alive.
All right. And that's fire another shot at him. Oh, and that wasn't counting the hunter's mark. How much damage was the hunter's mark on?
It's a D6.
D6. So let me add that.
Does it change? Go to your thing. Does it change by level?
Yeah, but I cast it at level 1.
Okay.
So it's 5 extra damage on it.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then a second shot.
That is dirty.
That is just enough to end the bugbear with the 18. How do you kill?
As he's getting ready to swing at Torgal, I fire a shot in the side of his shoulder, and as he turns toward me, another bolt goes through his eye.
Nice.
Torgal, some of the blood from the bugbear in front of you sprays onto your half plate,
And then
Nice.
your arms, and your weapon.
And you start smiling.
You see the rage in my eyes begin to deepen.
And then I'm actually going to use... that one hasn't been hit yet. Oh, I'm going to move my hunter's mark with a bonus action onto the wyvern.
As you wish, the wyvern has been marked.
For death. Muhahaha.
Would you like to move around at all?
Yeah, right there.
Nice. Good
Bring
vintage.
Glenn Warren into the fight. Whether he likes it or not.
All right. And I already forgot. The storm aura takes effect when you...
It's
He,
constant.
he can
would've
reactivate
took
it
4
on a
points
bonus
last
action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, as a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the hobgoblin. It's a longsword attack. Toward Torgal. Both hands. Not at disadvantage.
Still would have missed, probably.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep. No
So
good. That is his turn. We go to the hobgoblin captain.
Torgo's about to go poof. Wait. Yeah. Why not?
Who moves up a little bit. Javelins in hand. Wait. The standard hobgoblin has a longbow. Is it the captain that has a javelin? Let me see. Yes, so he has a javelin actually.
Ooh, I like the light.
All right.
And he throws it normally. Glenn Warren.
And I will take and use my, what is it? Deflect missiles. The damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. So 1d10.
Isn't your dex modifier 5 anyway?
5, so it's 12. Yeah, so if it's enough, if it's reduced to 0, you can catch the missile if it's small enough for you to hold in one hand and you have at least one hand free. So probably not the javelin.
Here, go ahead and drop the thing in chat real quick so I can read it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you throw a javelin in one hand, so...
The missile.
It says fits inside of one hand, so I'm guessing like a dart, a dagger, like something that I can catch with one hand, catch all of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he doesn't hit me.
Yeah, doesn't do anything.
I'm in. I love my monk. He's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Well, you taking note? Hold on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I reduced the damage to
He takes
0.
no damage.
Okay. I see. So if he had 8 on the hit, then you would have only taken 1, right?
Well, plus my dex modifier, which is 5. So if he had 13, I would have only taken 1. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Ending the hobgoblin's turn, we delete the bugbear chief from the turn order, and we go to this hobgoblin, who, with the bugbear chief upon its command, turns to guard the prisoners as well. Glenwarren.
Will sprint forward and perform a flying knee into the hobgoblin captain's face.
No good.
A 12 to attack. All right, noticing that misses, I will swing with my other knee, pivoting in the air. The 14 to attack.
No good. No good.
And with that, I will, since I miss with both, I will do a backhammer fist as I fly by for my final attack.
That one
Okay.
hits, dealing 10 damage.
And as I
Knuckles
land,
of Fury.
I will dive back into the bush.
Giving him knucks.
Just land right past him and go flying into the bush.
You love diving into bush, don't you?
And that ends
I was going to
Glenwarren's
say,
turn.
Torgal.
okay. I have a question about. I know what I want to do, but I want to question see if I can do it.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
want to activate my helm of teleportation and teleport to. Can I say right here,
Yes,
right
and
behind the hag?
you only get 3 charges until either short or
Dawn.
long rest, it should say.
It says dawn, so probably daily. I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can teleport if you'd like. Won't
I'm gonna
provoke opportunity
Just
attacks.
say the activation word is poof, but in Draconic,
So
and teleport right over here.
Mhm.
And that uses my action right to activate the item.
Does it say? It should
Yeah, I would
specify.
say.
Let me see.
If it just says speak the command word, it doesn't actually say use an
It says-
action to.
It says use an action to expend 1 charge.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
But
that's
then you
okay.
can you still have your bonus action.
So my bonus action is I'm going to reactivate my Rage Fire and burn this green hag for 4 points of damage. And say to her in Draconian, you can't escape the flame.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm done. Oh god, it's your turn. Crap.
lightning bolt, lightning
The
fingers.
green hag turns toward you. Oh, hello, my pretty. Is this really what you want? Using her claws,
No.
she
The filthy
slashes
claws.
at you, dealing
Not the
6
filthy claws.
damage. Are her attacks magical? You should have resistance to that, if they are not. Doesn't say. So you are resistant. You only take 3 damage
Oh, 3? Okay. Put
from
3
that.
more back. 6. Okay. No, not the filthy claws. When's the last time you cleaned under those fingernails?
And she moves away from you.
This is when you could use an opportunity attack.
Yeah, right? She didn't disengage. Okay.
Yep.
So I get an attack of opportunity?
Yep.
All right.
But if you don't say it, the DM
Right.
won't
I gotta be
remind
paid
you.
attention. Thanks for help keeping me on my toes. I'll try to pay attention next time. So it's not
Okay.
rage attack. There
Go
we
ahead and make your glaive attack. There you go. You hit, dealing 17 damage to
Holy.
the green hag.
Snatch her on the ankle on the way out.
Torgal smash.
She
Where
lets
you
out
going?
a witchy screech. She speaks to the wyvern in Draconic, redirecting it. toward you. As it moves, still flying, 5, 10, 15,
Coming for me. Oh no.
20, 25,
Stay away, flying lizard.
about 10 feet in the air. The wyvern is. But it drops down another 10 feet.
Not with the stinger. Not the stinger.
And it uses one bite attack.
See it coming. Dodge to the left. I mean,
One
right.
stinger, nat 20 on
No.
you.
Into
And
the
that
face.
is a very fucking high poison roll.
Yeah.
Jesus.
DC 15. Oh, I gotta just click on Constitution, right?
Yep.
Constitution save. So it'll be in your
Save.
saving throws.
And the little
And
box.
does your rage does
Ooh.
not, your rage
What
is
happens
not,
bear totem.
not on poison, right? Yeah. So you take only 7,
Half of the 55.
9. You only take about 9 piercing anyway.
Okay.
And then 55 divided by 2.
50, was that
27 or
54?
28. 27 and a
27?
half.
Go ahead and subtract 28 from your HP.
28.
Yep. And you are not
Ouch.
poisoned.
Luckily. Jesus.
The bugbear chief moves back a little bit. We go to Ed.
Ed is going to move. Let me see here. Closer to Glen Warren and just say over to him, could use a little bit of a top up here. And then turn and fire at the wyvern next to Torgal. Bam. Oh, come on.
Oh, good. Barely.
A 6.
Don't
And
you
then
wish
he
you had luck points?
fires again. I wish I could roll an average on my attack. Fires again. There we go.
That's a good hit. Go ahead and roll your d6. 21 damage to the wyvern.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to do it again.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crossbow expert. Missed.
Crossbow expert.
So why does it show up for me as 15 plus -3?
Sharpshooter is a -5 to your attack roll, but I have a fighting style that gives me a +2, so it's only a -3.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you just do it yourself.
See the
But
thing. Yeah.
which still makes it a +6. But, you know, when you roll a 6 on the die, it's hard to fight that.
Yeah.
And Ed will end his turn there.
Okay. This hobgoblin, seeing the arrows fly from the forest behind his shoulder, begins to press into the forest, his attack. Engaged with Ed, using his longsword.
At disadvantage.
Two-handed. No good. Swings and misses. Catches air. The hobgoblin captain, still tracking Glen Warren, presses his attack. 25, getting close upon the monk. Javelin in hand. Uses it as a melee weapon this time. and stabs into Glenwarren's belly,
Ooh.
dealing only 6 damage, barely phasing the monk.
Still, he touched the monk. How dare he? How dare that hobgoblin touch that monk?
This
He will pay.
hobgoblin, 5, 10, 15, 25, presses his attack upon Torgal with his javelin in hand. Or no, he has no javelin, so he's got a sword and a shield. He makes a single attack, not at disadvantage. Single one-handed longsword attack.
That
Dealing only 4 damage, yes. As you are resistant to slashing. Non-magical properties. Speaking of, we go to Glenwarren now. Glenwarren, how do you respond to the stabby?
Right. Let's go ahead and take away that 6 health. Glenwarren will immediately swing out at the Goblin Chief. We'll come up with an uppercut. First strike.
Good hit.
And then with the other hand, I will come down in a downward strike on the top of his head.
Ooh, no good.
And mobile, I'm going to move over here towards Ed. I'm going to spend a key point, flurry of blows, and hit the hobgoblin targeting Ed. And with my other strike, I will use a hand of healing on Ed.
The third attack does not hit the hobgoblin, but it gets 3 HP back.
Well, it's actually, that's weird because that's not right.
Yeah, it's not adding your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, so it's 8. He gets 8.
Okay, 11 then?
Yeah.
Or wait, no, 5
No,
is
it's just 8.
modifier.
Yeah.
8 altogether.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 8 total.
Yeah,
we go.
we'll just go ahead and account for that.
All right, and I am going to see, that was what, 15 feet to move around him. So that's 25, another 10, 35, and I will move over here towards the top of the bushes.
Nice.
And I will call that
Dancing around the
Glenwarren's
bodies.
turn. Yep, dancing around the bodies the whole way.
Torgal, you got a wyvern, a hobgoblin, all
What
upon
do
you.
I do? Right? Decisions. Well, let's start with the attacking the wyvern in front of me. Bring up my attack here.
One
First
glaive
attack.
toward the wyvern. It hits. 2 glaives
Second.
toward the wyvern. That does not.
And then the little side butts. No, I'm going to save that bonus action for something else.
Upon the second
And then-
hit, the wyvern flaps its wings so hard that you fly back trying to hit it, losing your
Miss 'em.
balance.
Then
You
I'm
have a
gonna
bonus action.
use my bonus action to keep pressing the flame on the wyvern for 4 points.
So the wyvern takes a total of 19 damage on this
And the
round.
hobgoblin.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 19. So much easier. Now I can continue to only be good at gym math and no other math.
We're just counting 45 pounds.
I can count in 10s, 25s, and 45s. That's it. You burn the hobgoblin. The fire engulfs the hobgoblin entirely as it begins to sort of smack away at the fire. As it falls down to the ground dead, you can smell the burning flesh of goblin.
Good eating tonight.
My rage, I smirk, but but never lose my eye contact with the wyvern. I want it to see me smile as I know that the hobgoblin died behind me.
And as you smirk toward the goblin, the green hag,
No, stay
angered,
away.
presses
Stay
her
away, dirty
attack
clawed witch.
against you.
He's gonna
Now,
wiggle the lightning fingers.
Keep them lightning spirit fingers away from me.
And your hard candy.
leave my pretty alone. She fires a lightning bolt
Oh my
at
god.
a high level toward you. Her final level 5 spell slot.
Miss.
DC
You
12 deck save.
make a dex save throw for us.
Nat 20. Come on. Nat 20.
I mean, or
19.
Close.
above 12.
There we go.
And you only take 22 damage of lightning from that.
What?
The lightning hits you. You start to jitter. The sparks hit you. Your skin starts to emanate a smoky scent. But
It
you
was like a
smirk
really bad
bugbear
rave.
fur.
Smile
Slightly
at him.
frizzled bugbear fur. There it
lets
is. Ah.
It always does it delayed for me. Green Hag ends her turn there. We go to the Wyvern now, actually, who, on the ground still, makes 2 attacks, but none of them hit you. You are able to parry away these strikes with your
I don't
glaive.
know. After taking that stinger to the chest, I'm on high alert right now. Ding, ding.
Bugbear Chief holds its position. We go to Ed.
I don't like that the bugbear chief's just standing there. But Ed doesn't like this goblin in front of him.
What do you like, Ed? What do you like?
Pizza. Ed
Killing
likes pizza.
vampires. Ed is going to fire at the face of the hobgoblin. Once. Or not. With a
Ed,
3
what's
on the
going
die
on?
roll. The die gods tonight, man. But he's going to fire again. Because the law of average says eventually.
Right?
Ed, your second attack just barely misses.
18.
Oh my.
Jesus.
Yep.
You know, that just means I have to do this. Because Dreadful Strikes requires me to hit, so... Alright. And I roll a 2.
Dang.
Well, Ed is going to end his turn.
I
That burn through crossbow bolts.
pity you, human.
Woman.
Surprised you can speak.
As he slices
my.
you,
Holy.
striking for
Disgusting.
11 damage.
Disadvantage. At disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. What's going on with my mouse?
Still with a
Still
19.
hitting, but only for 2 damage. As your cloak kind of distorts your visage, he slices at your stomach, barely opening you up. The hobgoblin captain, Glenn Warren, leaving his area, presses his attack toward you.
I feel like the goblin's stealing all my rolls tonight.
Using his javelin in a melee form. Put him at disadvantage. Tries to give you a stabby, but misses.
Stabby's getting thirsty.
That goblin is
It's
out
getting
of turn
stabby.
order. We go to Glen Warren.
Who's going to sprint forward
Help.
with a flying knee, going to swing at this hobgoblin. With the other knee. Again.
Second strike hits.
And as I land, I'm going to I'm going to spend another key point. I'm going to flurry of blows, and I'm going to strike out at him in an uppercut.
Mm.
Nice.
All the hobgoblin sees and hears is Glen Warren sprinting, arms flailing like the dude in Get Out, right toward him, eyes locked, as Glen Warren puts him down.
And I will reach out with my hand of healing and hit Ed. I'm going to slap him upside the side of his head and heal him for 10 healing.
Nice.
You give him a little smack for 10. As Ed shakes off the
I'll
slap.
Finish
But he's
out
revitalized from
my
it.
movement right over here. And that will end Glen Warren's turn.
Needed that. Hopefully now I'll roll above an 11 tonight.
Horrible.
All right, still
Shake the die
pressing
loose.
the attack on the.
So far been my
wyvern
highest
there.
roll.
Ooh, critical success.
Ooh.
Bad.
Very good.
Coming in with the second. Oh,
Both ends of the
The-
well, the
spectrum.
second one.
Yeah, the second attack, we won't have that third one count.
Okay.
2 attacks land on the wyvern. They're all going toward the wyvern. Oh well, the hobgoblin's dead. So yeah. Let's see. We got
She really
11,
doesn't like that hobgoblin.
15. We got 26 damage going toward the wyvern. What are you doing for your bonus action?
Doing my rage fire damage as a
Okay.
bonus action.
So we got 30 damage to the wyvern. Go ahead and as a free action, give me a medicine check real quick.
Medicine check. Ooh, I got a good one on that. Nice.
You have severely wounded the wyvern. It's starting to sway in front of you as you can hear the green hag let out a wail.
I say in Draconic, go from this place, brother. Await me in the woods, and I will tend to your wounds. This green hag leads you astray.
Go
And-
ahead and roll persuasion, but at disadvantage because you've been fucking up this wyvern.
Okay, so I just click on disadvantage and then click persuasion. Ooh, not that great. My charisma sucks. Ooh.
The wyvern screeches at you, kind of offended that you would even make such a silly suggestion.
And I say the flame will take you and end my turn.
The Great White Flame.
Oh no, I forgot. So Dirty Claws over there.
Dirty Claws coming in hot.
There it is.
Keep her away.
Leave him be.
Oh, you know what? I could have done it more intimidatingly because I have intimidate as a skill. That would have been way better than persuasion. Darn it. Okay, next time. I'll give that wyvern one more chance.
She fires lightning at you
No, if she doesn't kill me first.
at a higher level of 4. Her first level 4 spell slot.
Come on, 12.
Just do a dex saving throw. Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Ooh, nat 20.
Critical success.
With a nat 20, you only take 18 damage from that.
Feeling a bit sluggish here, guys.
The green hag ends her turn. The wyvern makes multiple attacks toward you. One with a bite, one with a claw,
No.
The claw
Dirty
attack.
claw, stay away.
The claw.
The claw.
That claw.
So with resistance is that what, 11 or 12?
7 from the slashing. Yeah.
Or if you remember Ed and Eddie, the claw. A little coat hanger.
Been a while. I don't remember it.
Ed just carries around a coat hanger and has it like out of his sleeve the whole episode, calling it the claw. He uses it as take my strong hand.
That was my favorite cartoon ever.
I watched it a lot growing up, but I need to go back and revisit it as an adult.
Big.
I bet there's so many like adult jokes.
Stay away from me, bugbear. No way. Nobody likes you.
The
You're supposed to be
second
guarding the
attack with the
prisoners.
Morning Star hitting. Only dealing 6 damage to you, though.
I only got one question for you, Bugbear Chief. Who's guarding the prisoners?
You look over and you can see that the prisoners are still bound. One of them, stronger than the other two, seems to be trying to really make an effort toward releasing himself. Ed, you have the Goblin Captain on you.
That's fine. More worried about Torgal. I'm going to turn.
Question. Can I use a bonus action to free a captive prisoner?
I'm gonna say that would be a action. You would have to make like a strength check upon going over there.
I can still poof over there and free one of those guys. Which one looks like he has the most hit points?
The dude on the far left.
The far left in the middle?
Yeah, the northmost one.
Middle.
Yeah.
Well, Ed is going to fire off a shot at the wyvern.
Get him. He's going down. You got this.
Sure. Okay, at normal.
The claw.
13 to hit.
Good.
Because it's a 7. Jesus. So 13 to hit and a d6 for Hunter's Mark.
It's like Jod. Oh, wait, that was for the wyvern.
Yes.
You killed the wyvern without needing the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. I mean, either way.
I don't know if that's what a fucking wyvern sounds.
That's what a dying wyvern sounds like.
Sounded like an ogre going down. The wyvern collapses, its big wings fall and destroy the tables around it right there. And over here is the green hag lets out a pained witchy screech.
And then the hobgoblin captain in front of me. Going to take 2 shots at him.
Good hit on the hobgoblin captain.
Hey,
And you
highest roll 15.
He's just on the brink of death.
All right, well, that will, of course, the one time I don't use sharpshooter, that will end my turn.
Hobgoblin captain now. Swaying back and forth, uses his javelin in melee fashion, but does not hit.
You're looking a little worse for wear, friend.
Glenn Warren.
That's what you get for dirtying my coat.
Right. How dare you touch me?
Glenn Warren, noting the biggest threat on the field being the green hag, is going to sprint over and sweep her leg while she's not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
13
What is your AC, lady?
No
good.
ninja.
I will stand up and jump up with a knee to her head.
I'll be right back.
No good.
And then I will I'm gonna just go ahead and swing out again with a palm thrust. Wow, that just was no good at all. Was that?
No.
She's just, her back is turned and she's whew, whew, whew.
She can feel wind against her back.
Then
She turns toward you, laughing.
Glen Warren is going to be scared and run away. Back over and dive into the bushes again.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm out.
Horrible.
All right.
You got a bugbear
I do
right
have a
on you.
bugbear. Might regret this later. Instead of poofing out of the action, I'm going to turn to the bugbear and attack.
Regret nothing.
Yeah, probably will.
You'll
She's
kill
going to
him.
go
I would
for
go
You'll
lightning
kill
bolt.
him.
DM would intervene and say, go ahead and save your helm's charges.
Yeah.
You got
Kill
some
him.
potions
Okay.
left and stuff, and you got healers around you, 2 of them.
Attack the bugbear. 19.
Good hit.
Second and a half. Ooh.
Good hit.
And then I'll save the bonus action. In the bonus action, I will use my rage ability of the fire again for 4 more.
Mm-hmm. So we got 15, 16, 31, 35 damage done to the bugbear. You have significantly wounded the bugbear with that single round of attacks.
Before I end my turn, without looking at the hag, I point in her direction. The flame is coming for you next. And end my turn, even though I know she goes next. Darn it. Why'd I keep saying things and forgetting she's after me?
You taunt the hag.
I feel a lightning bolt in my future.
The hag now. It is your turn, my pretty. You need to learn to stay still. Fires a lightning bolt toward Glen Warren.
Hag loves
Higher
the
level.
lightning.
She really doesn't have much else.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's enough.
Well,
So
actually,
33.
with this one, I have
Evasion.
my evasion.
Mhm. Go ahead
and
and
I
drop
will-
it. Is it the same as rogue evasion?
yep.
Yep.
Okay, so
Using my
If he-
evasion, I will go
15.
ahead and roll my dex save.
If he succeeds, he takes none.
No damage. I giggle
Glen
from the
Warren.
bushes.
does some gymnastic flips and lands down to a split, just dodging the lightning bolt right above his head.
He does a split just for show, and then just dodges the bolt.
But I have to do the giggle.
Yes, you do. You missed me.
I was going to add more to that, but I won't. Bear chief.
Well, he did the splits really hard, and it was a much higher pitch.
It wasn't a
Hee
hee hee.
As Glen Warren drops down, he does the giggle and flexes the closest butt cheek to the fucking green hag in mockery. The bugbear chief.
The people's butt
responds.
cheek. I raised just one of them. The people's
Yes.
butt cheek.
That's also where the the giggle comes from.
Comes from the butt cheek.
Yes.
Both Morningstar attacks from the bugbear do not hit Torgal.
Phew. Matrixing myself around there.
Morningstar
Ed.
time.
Ed, give me a medicine check real quick. Free action. Free action. Ed,
One day I'll get good rolls, I swear.
Ed, you don't know how the hell this hobgoblin is even standing. He's
That's fine.
bleeding out of
shoot
all
him.
orifices.
I'm just
He's
gonna.
just standing there
gonna
waiting
shoot.
for you to finish him.
Glenn, your psychic damage is enough to put the goblin chief down.
You mean Ed?
Or what did I say, Glenn?
Glenn. I was like, what are the gods talking about?
Glenn Warren's dodging things, raising a butt cheek, killing stuff without even moving. Just best healer ever.
And then I'm gonna turn over my attention at this bugbear.
Yes.
And I'm not going to use a bonus action yet to move that. I'm just going to shoot at the bugbear, turning off dreadful strikes. And Avada Kedavra.
Oh, nice.
Avada Kedavra.
Very
You
nice.
hit the bugbear. This one landing in its neck.
And then I fire my third. There's the rolls.
This one arcs through the air, hits the bugbear in the temple, landing in one side of it, and then coming out diagonally through its cheek. Torgal, you can see the bugbear's eyes, one dropping, one rolling in the back of its head, its mouth
I'll reach out
drooping.
with my finger and push him over. You know, like pushing on his forehead until he falls over backwards.
He seems to be losing his step, but you give him the final push as he falls down dead, leaving only the green hag on the battlefield.
I'm just going to step out of lightning bolt range for her to hit me and Glen Warren, even closely.
You mean
it's almost
think
like a
she's going to
chain
hit Glen
around
Warren?
I mean, it's just a 12. But you know, nat ones come every once in a while.
there. Yeah, critical successes do happen. There's always that 1%.
We're
Just as
going.
often as critical failures.
We're going full on human missile. Glen Warren stares at the
Nice.
green hag, wipes both of his feet on the ground, sprints forward and dives headfirst, spinning through the air like a corkscrew into the hag's chest.
Ooh, nice.
You hit the hag.
I land and immediately sweep the leg.
The hag, however, jumps high enough to avoid
I
your buff
will-
ankles and calves.
I will spend 1 key point in Flurry of Blows.
One of them being hand of harm.
And then I am going to end it with a jumping knee to her head.
So we got 24 plus 33 damage. You knock out some of the teeth of the hag
That's more hideous now.
and bruise her face.
The hag is even more haggly now.
As I hit the ground, I retreat back to... We'll go right up
The
here
bushes.
towards the top of the map.
As
And
the
that will
hag
end
tries
Glen
to
Warren's turn.
gather her consciousness, shake away the vicious strikes applied by the monk, we go to Torgal.
Use my move to sprint to here and attack the hag.
Just imagining him coming sprinting up and jumping through the air towards her as her back is turned. After just getting
The hag
headbutted.
can feel the earth beneath her shaking. The first strike does hit. The second one does as well.
Well,
16,
that third one.
17.
We'll follow through. We're not going to use my bonus action to do the uppercut with the rear of the glaive at the same time. So that should be a
And
D4.
actually, the first 2 strikes killed the hag. How'd you do it?
So she hits the ground. I told you the flame was coming for you.
Whispering in the back of her neck.
Impaling my glaive into her forehead, driving it through into the dirt.
The camp has been cleared of all enemies.
Going Camp Clearwater?
I do have to go
Warren runs up.
pee again. I'll be like 2 minutes. Do you want to pause stream or do you want to just keep going?
We'll go ahead and we'll be right back. So yeah, we'll give it a quick 2 minutes.
Okay.
Be right back, guys.
What?
Well, once we're paused.
And we are back. Thank you, everyone, for being patient while Jake's tiny bladder needs pee breaks. But we're coming up towards the end of the stream for the night. We are going to continue next Thursday night once we finish this session. So we'll continue the rest of this. But stick around at the end of the episode if you guys want to ask questions in the chat or anything like that. We'll address them as a group. So, and back to you, Jake.
All right, so after clearing out the camp, the three of you approach the three prisoners. You, let me out.
You can ask more politely.
I just walk over here,
Let
walk
me out
past the
now.
first one, and kind of stand right there in the middle.
Let the other two out first.
Fancy meeting. Are they all human?
Yes,
Or what race? They're all human.
all
Fancy
humans.
meeting a bunch of humans in a place like this. I look at them, looking around at all three of them.
Fancy meeting a bugbear who doesn't want to torture us, says the scientist on the bottom right.
Who says he doesn't?
As I look over and smirk.
Quit fucking with us and free me.
Whoa, hold on. Why were you tied up here there? I don't know who you are.
This man right here in the middle, he informs you of the situation. Well, I'm the lead astronomer for the king. I had been observing the stars a few nights ago, and I noticed some strange meteor moving very oddly that landed somewhere within this on this land, somewhere within this forest. The king had sent Dutch, my colleague, and a team of other soldiers to see what was going on with this meteor, possibly take a sample when we were ambushed and separated.
I free the guy, or is he bound by ropes, or
Yeah, it's bound by
chain of
very
ropes?
thick rope. Hempen rope.
Yeah, I'll cut him free.
What information were the hobgoblins trying to extract from you?
They just wanted to know what we were doing here.
Did you tell them?
Is this
Well, of course, but that wasn't enough for them.
I'm going to cut him down, look him in the eyes, dead in the eyes, and say, "Come with me if you want to live."
Please.
Is this your camp, or is this their camp?
This is their camp.
Their camp. Nice.
Yeah, well, it makes as good of one as any.
We had traveled here by
Right.
ship about half a week ago.
Have you seen any more of this lot around, or is this the majority or most of them here that was here today? Just trying to ascertain if we should be expecting an ambush on the way out of here.
There was another team with me.
Another team of humans.
Maybe 4 more, all human. They go by the names of Dylan, Mac, and Billy. And there was Poncho. We have no idea where they are, though. Shut up, Mark. They could have been taken by another goblin team to another camp. Please help us find them. As the scientists also try to sway you. And as we do that, please, we wish to obtain a sample of this media and investigate further.
I can assist with it, but first I say we rest our wounds a bit, and Ed will cast just in the middle of the group. Healing Spirit.
Okay. Do you want to take a short rest, long rest?
I was just going to cast Healing Spirit.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
1d6 hit points. What's your modifier?
Plus
You
4.
gotta do then.
And then it's per round
Yeah.
for 1 minute. So if we spend a minute doing that, that's 10 rounds moving through the Healing Spirit.
Glenwarren was
Yeah,
only
just
hit for
stand there
6
for
hit
average.
points, so we'll just call Glenwarren healed.
Yeah.
Do you
And
guys just want to hang out until the healing for the whole duration of the healing spirit?
Yeah, it's
take
just 1 minute.
average 3 plus 4, so 7. 7 times 10 is 70 hit points.
Up to 1 minute.
Yeah, so 1 minute.
70.
If you pass through it 10 times, average roll of 3, and then plus my spell casting of 4, so 7. 7 times 10.
You just want to say 70 if we stay in it the whole time?
Basically.
You could just hang out in it. So go ahead and add that HP.
Just roll 10 d6s.
Yeah. So I just added on then. Doesn't completely hear me, but that is quite nice. I feel a little spring in my step again.
So 1
Might as
minute
well not waste
passes,
any daylight.
and you guys can see that the sun is starting to set.
Well, I'd say we, as I start to walk back towards where the wyvern's dead body is, looking over my shoulder, I say we make camp here for the night.
Oh, it's
And I want to carve me off a wyvern steak.
still pretty.
And
Plus, you know,
Dutch
early
approaches
in the
you,
day.
Torgal, and he tries to plead with you. Please, I don't want my team to suffer anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
so we head out to save them now rather than waiting until tomorrow.
There was a goblin team that went this way.
oh, there are more goblins. Yeah.
This is
All
also
right.
the
Still carving off
direction
my
we want to
wyvern steak.
investigate
Throwing it
immediately.
down in my backpack.
You guys are free to loot around the camp if you want, though.
Yeah, definitely. We'll start looting this wyvern as I'm carving a steak up, because I can cook it in my hand as I go, as long as I pick up sticks.
There's plenty of
flame.
stuff around the camp, too, that would allow you to cook.
Glenwarren's going to loot this tent right here, the southernmost tent.
Okay, within that tent, you find, let's say, 15 darts. You come across 30 gold as well. You also find a quarterstaff, standard quarterstaff, and find about 25 arrows.
Ooh, nice. I'm just cooking and eating my slice of wyvern happiness. Oh, can I add some wyvern teeth to my inventory? I want to do something with those later.
Yeah, you can add them. I'll say they weigh 3 pounds.
I want to make a trinket or something out of them later.
Go ahead and roll for your wyvern steak.
It'll be survivability.
Roll like 1d6
Survival.
plus 4.
Okay. 1d6.
Mhm.
Oh,
You get 6 HP from the wyvern steak.
Oh, nice.
So you said 15 darts and how many arrows again?
25.
25? Okay.
30 gold as well.
I've got that.
I'm gonna investigate this wagon.
Ed, you come upon about 65 gold, 25 arrows. You come across 5 daggers as well. Standard daggers.
I'll take a couple.
Okay, let me put the weight in there.
What's everyone's passive perception?
8.
You want us to roll it?
No, it should be in the bottom left corner, bottom left corner.
This is passive wisdom perception. It's beneath your skills.
Oh, 15.
Mine's 18.
Passive wisdom.
20.
Yeah.
Glenwarren, you look around the area. As you can see, let me move these guys over real quick. The scientists are resting. Dutch is resting as well. They're kind of catching their breath, wiping themselves off. But you feel gazes upon you. You feel like you're being watched, but you see nothing around you.
I will let the others know that I feel us being watched. So I'll lean over to Ed and I'll tell him I'll kind of whisper a little bit and I'll tell him, "Hey Ed, I feel like it feels like somebody's watching us, but I can't tell where it's coming from."
Ed, you kind of hone in after what Glenwarren told you. You get the same feeling, but the two of you observe the jungle around you, 360 degrees. You can't hear a peep. And
I lean
Dutch,
over to.
Dutch actually comes over to you and he says, "You feel it, don't you?"
Feel what?
You feel eyes upon you. My team and I felt the same thing since we landed on the island half a week ago.
Yes. But rather than alerting them to us being aware of their presence, I say we just stay alert and go try and find the rest of your team.
I agree. And Dutch now is equipped with both a great club on his back and a vicious longbow.
Nice. Can I search this tent over here?
Yes.
Ouch.
Let's see.
Right, tent right there. Stuffed my face with wyvern steak, and now I want to look through some boxes.
In the boxes, you find about 50 gold coins. You also find a couple of just utility items. You find matches. You find a powder as well. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
It's some kind of black powder.
Oh,
I
have no
what the hell
idea.
He
it could
sees
be
he has a
for.
hand.
You you just kind of whatever with the powder. You just kind of
Yeah, I skipped right past it.
doesn't seem of any use to
charcoal.
you. You find a couple of things of hempen rope as well. Some strings. You find about 50 feet of string. Did I say 5 daggers?
For mine.
For you. Okay, so
Nice.
Torgal, you also find another set of 5 daggers. You find about 25 arrows as well. You also find a little bit of alcohol. You find about I'm gonna say you find like a gallon worth of alcohol.
Like drinkable or like medicinal alcohol?
Both. You find a couple of things of spirits.
Okay.
High proof spirits.
So I got the rope. Do the daggers look like battle ready, or are they more ceremonial because
No,
they're gonna
they're
set all
standard
together?
battle ready daggers.
Just regular old daggers.
Throwable melee.
Leave those there. Leave all that stuff there. I'll take the rope and the alcohol for sure.
Ed begins to get a little impatient. Torgal, are you ready?
Yes.
Please, I wish to find my team.
I'm going to lean over to Glenn Warren's going to lean over to Ed and ask him if he can use any of the daggers or darts.
I've already got a couple of daggers, but
Or I
that's
mean
about
the
it.
arrows or darts.
No, just bolts, but I have plenty on me.
All right, suit yourself.
Not a one for a bow.
Let's see. Are there any other tents that we have left to loot?
No, Torgal basically
Okay.
got everything that was pretty much over here of
Oh,
value.
you just did the whole thing. Okay.
All right. Well, I guess let's head on out.
Ed, with his hands in his pockets, is already walking off.
Quickly.
As we exit, I will hack off the stinger of the wyvern and take it with me. I know those are useful.
Okay, Dutch and the two scientists go with you, and your trek taking a while. Your looting taking a good bit of time as well. The sun is now down, and it is early evening. And that brings us, on this map, each square is about 10 feet, so it's going to be pretty big.
Bloodstain, I see it.
This is where me and my team were captured.
Is it nighttime now?
Yes. Why?
Oh, because
Can you see the whole thing?
No, we can't.
Fog of war.
I'm
Is
in the
it
top
limited,
left.
or? Yeah, top left.
Yeah. Scroll up the-
Yeah, no, it's limited. That's why I was asking if it was night.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. This is when me and my team were captured. Although this much blood wasn't spilt upon our capture. We were taken in a non-hostile manner. As in, he's insinuating that there was no force used. They seem to have been held at sword point, bow point.
Kind of like an ambush all of a sudden, and they're surrounded, so they didn't.
You said each square is about 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, with all this blood on the ground, it looks like it didn't stay very not forceful.
Go ahead and one of you roll an investigation check.
No.
Not this guy.
There we go.
Ed, you can see multiple bloody footprints that seem to be going in different directions, insinuating that whatever happened here was very chaotic, scattered even, and you can see like weaponry and a few little chunks of like clothing and armor scattered about.
Mm-hmm. As Ed gets close to the blood, you can see him just inhale, and the veins around his eyes turn black.
It is human blood.
Seems like there's quite a bit of blood spilled. I can smell it in the air.
Then Warren is going to take one step away from Ed and just go, well, I guess okay.
And Ed, you actually take another whiff, and it seems to be a mix of both goblinoid and human blood.
Did any of you, as he's fighting back a little bit of an urge, wound any of the goblins on your capture?
Not at all. We were taken immediately. We were stopped, immediately bound, and then separated.
Well, it seems something is also done in the goblins.
You said the other group went this direction, down this path. Were they maybe ambushed after they left camp?
Perhaps.
Was there anyone else looking for you, or?
No, we had been briefed that goblinoids mostly inhabit this island. A few hags, blights, nothing else. And Ed, you notice another series of bloodstains, both goblinoid and human mixed, as the scent directs you toward the southeast.
It seems to be following the road. Something was wounded and continued to bleed. Oh, multiple. I think they might have encountered something else besides the goblins. Another third party. And as we begin walking from his pack, Ed is going to pull out his lantern and light it. Which
One
sheds
moment.
bright light in 30 feet and dim light in an additional 30 feet.
Helpful for the humans.
30 and 30, so each square being 10 feet. You shine the lantern, and nothing is registering. You just see more of the jungle foliage. From observation, you can see that there seems to be mountains upon the side that go upward about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 40, 50 feet up. The edges over here too.
Mm-hmm.
So the road is kind of narrow, and there's a series of rock formations with a little bit of foliage kind of surrounding it naturally.
Is this more like a chasm then? Or like, because you said the cliff walls here are 40 feet up, is that what you're saying?
Not so much a chasm. I wouldn't even know what really a chasm would really be, but you can see
A canyon, more like a canyon pass or something?
I suppose so, yeah. The road basically goes straight down. It's flat, but you can see rocks and
The hillsides.
greenery kind of growing on the rocks on the side. So I guess you could say that there's big 50-foot ledges on the side, kind of looking down on the road, if that makes sense.
All right.
Mm.
Well, I'll take point. Everyone stay close to me. We'll keep investigating. Let's move forward.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'll take the rear.
You taking point? Take a point.
Waiting for everyone else to move with me.
Right behind you.
All right. And do we think this would be a good point to call it moving forward?
You can give it about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to follow the scent of blood.
And Ed, the scent seems to get a little bit weaker as you started pressing forward, but then you get a sudden whiff of heavier, a much more intense flow of blood right in front of you. And your vision seems to kind of lock onto this pool of blood off to the right side. There's a tree that's on the same level as the road, and it seems that something is dripping from above this tree that it's about 20 feet high from the bottom of the road.
We move closer. Seems like there's something here. Might be a body.
The rear guard is coming in.
Keep that one back.
And as you approach, Dutch actually hears a metal clank right underneath his feet. As he lifts his boot, he picks it up. He can see the tag with the name of one of his teammates covered in blood. Torgal, you stare at the big pool of blood. It's intense. You have never really seen something like this before. And Ed, as you and the rest of the party look up into the tree, you shine the lantern above it and you can see flayed soldiers hanging upside down in the tree, dripping.
Oh, I've
Can
never
everyone see
seen
that?
goblins doing that. See what? I just see blood. Lots of blood.
I'm trying to show you guys a little handout.
No.
Let me see.
If it's an image, you can hit. What is it?
I'm trying to hit show to players, but it seems to not be working. Do I need to put it in your guys' journals?
I mean, you can. Then we
Let
can
me
just open it.
Do that.
And then we can just open
Shift
it.
Z.
That's right. I want to say Control Z, but I'm like, no, that's.
So you guys should have a handout.
There we go.
You see 3 flayed humanoids.
Sensitive content.
Yeah.
I don't have it. Where are you guys seeing it? Oh, there it is. I see it.
Mark, maybe don't open that.
I did.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Ed, you get a whiff. This is still a combination of goblinoid, and human blood.
1, I've never seen goblins to do that. 2, where are the goblins? I think I smell their blood continuing off in a different direction.
You get a whiff of another trail of blood going this way.
We will mourn for your friends once we figure out what's going on.
Dutch doesn't seem to have a reaction.
Yeah, luckily we should be good with that picture because it is a screenshot from the movie Predator. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely nothing like that going forward.
Okay. The scientists, horrified, begin to press a little bit further down the road.
Yeah, wait for me.
In this tree, you find another set of flayed bodies. Combination of humanoid and goblinoid.
Goblin. All right.
That's what it says, goblinoid.
Well, that's. Do I smell blood off?
Scientists tell you
anywhere?
that from the lead astronomer says that from my calculation, this seems to be the area in which the meteor had found our planet. And go ahead. Should take a look here. Ed, roll a perception check.
Average.
Ed, you can see that whatever landed seems to have landed in this direction. You can see foliage, branches, trees knocked over, seemingly by a great force.
Well, let's go find this meteor of yours and get some samples.
Scientists take point, eager.
No, wait for me. You fall
Please
behind.
hurry.
As Ed walks past the bodies but keeps looking back at them.
Dutch stays behind, kind of observing the flayed bodies within the tree and the carnage committed.
I think I see your meteor, or whatever this is.
Oh, this is no ordinary meteor. This may not be even that at all. The rest of you approach some giant. Put you right here, Torgal. Some kind of giant object that is covered with dense foliage. Something seemingly hidden. You guys spend a good bit of time removing this foliage to uncover what this could be. And let me actually go ahead and show you. You discover. Can you guys see that or no?
No.
No. Okay. No sensitive content with this one. I promise.
Okay.
Nothing bloody. You guys discover a large craft of some sort. Some kind of odd shape that you've never seen before.
Well, this doesn't look like any sort of meteor, I'd imagine.
Absolutely not. It's far more magnificent than that. Far more magnificent. Torgal, go ahead and step back one. Whoops. My bad. Can you guys see the map moving around and shit?
No.
Okay. I was accidentally grabbed the map. Torgal, you move back a little bit, and the scientists begin to start touching all on the ship and investigating it, taking notes. Dutch commands them to be mindful of their actions. And suddenly, Torgal, you looking over at Dutch as he says these things. Glenn Warren and Ed, you notice that out of nowhere, 1 second. Suddenly, 3 red triangular dots form on the scientists, one on the back of his head and the other on the back of his or directly on his chest as he turns his attention to you. And the rest of the party, as Dutch gives the command. And suddenly you see 2 bolts of blue energy fly toward the scientists, one of them totally just eviscerating what used to be his head, and the other one blowing a hole right into his chest, where his heart and lungs used to be. Ed, you and Glenn Warren turn around behind you, seeing nothing except 4 ocular yellow glows directly at you from the top of the ridge over here. And that is where we will call Run Through the Jungle for the night.
Whew.
All right.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Banshee's Wail and for tuning in to Run Through the Jungle. We will continue this either next Thursday or the Thursday after next. And we will see what the rest of our party, what happens to the rest of our party after making their discovery.
All
That's
right.
it.
Cool. That was good, man.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we'll hang around for those who want to hang around for, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do we have anything from chat?
I don't have it. But actually, yeah, I'm going to have to hop off for Tavern Talk. And I'll see you guys on the next session.
All right.
Sounds
See ya.
good.
Have a good one.
Right. Let me.
I don't have chat open, so
I'm checking it right now. I have to adjust the camera now. For Tony.
well, what'd you guys think of that one?
That one's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a good balance on the enemies versus our level and stuff. Still challenging, but not overwhelming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
I
like
liked it.
nuts. Yeah, that one was cool. That was a good healthy mix.
I'm glad I made that save on that poison. Wyvern poison's no joke.
Yeah,
That stuff
that
messes
was a
you
nasty hit.
up. I just like pictured myself as like Frodo in the Lord of the Rings, where the spider gets him with the stinger jab, and he's just like.
God, it was nuts trying to come back to playing a martial class after playing warlocks for so long. Did you learn anything setting up for this one, Jake?
No, I mean, yeah, I learned how actually ridiculously easy it is to set up maps and stuff like that, and do the dynamic lighting as well. A lot more straightforward than I thought. Took barely any time, so that'll be good for in the future when I do like campaigns and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is nice. I mean, coming up with your own content like homebrews and stuff like that it's not that challenging. Is you know, like maps, monsters, stuff like that, especially with how much drag and drop we've got, you know, it's not bad at all. The tools make it really, really easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about you, Tony? What was your favorite part of setting up for this one?
For me, for setup was really just creating the character. I mean, I hadn't played a higher level character in a while, so it was nice to get to go through and level something up.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's always fun coming
I
back to
enjoyed the first
Glenwarren.
battle. It was nice.
Yeah, that first one was
What's
really,
that?
really good. That was definitely a lot of enemies. That was really cool, like the different enemy types and everything. So yeah, definitely props for that one. That one was really, really fun.
Thank you. Yeah, when I initially set it up, it was like it was a ton of like the same enemies, which that one kind of was. It was a lot of like hobgoblins and stuff, but there wasn't as much variety. So
Yeah, that was cool because there was a lot of variety. So we had the hobgoblin captain that could throw a javelin, then the regular hobgoblin shoot longbows, and yeah, man, it was a ton of fun.
you had a green hag, a wyvern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a caster.
Yeah, I wasn't
we had
really
a
sure like
flying
what kind
monster.
of things live on like in a forest jungle kind of thing. So I had to do a little research on that, but yeah,
Hey.
it's pretty simple and I think it made sense.
Yeah, all of the enemy types definitely made sense. The ambush type, everything definitely made a lot of sense. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, man.
Mm-hmm. So at
Yeah,
which
definitely.
point did you guys know what this one shot's theme was or inspiration?
As soon as I saw Dutch, I was like, oh no, come on,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? Of course, we're doing Predator. Come on,
Tony, any giveaways for you?
No, none. I still don't know what the theme is or what you're getting at by that. I mean, I'm just playing along right now.
Well,
Oh,
the
you haven't
picture
seen
gave it away.
Predator?
Oh yeah, I get that, but I mean, what's the rest of it? You think it's gonna go like you? I didn't consider it in a literal sense that it's a D&D Predator movie theme.
Yeah, I wouldn't give too
I
much
couldn't
away,
tell too
man.
much.
Like, because this is different than the original Predator movie, so I don't know if it's Predators, the new movie coming out, or what's going on. But yeah.
And they're doing another one.
You'll see.
All right, with that, let's go ahead and call it. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. For those that did stick around after the stream, yeah, I'll put an announcement out. We'll have pay attention to the socials, and we'll get an announcement up next time we go live. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.